Hi everyone, welcome back to Island Vibes Daily. Today I am making a delicious Jamaican coconut curry fish that is rich, creamy, and packed with Caribbean flavor. First, I am cleaning my tilapia. You can use whatever fish of your choice with lime. Even though the fish is already clean from the store, I like to check for and remove any scales that may still be on the fish. And as you can see, there was so much scale on the fish. Also, ensure to check the inside of the fish and you want to use your lime and wash it properly. I am going to use my scissors to cut all the fins from the fish. I am also going to remove the fish head. I am going to cut in half and look at it. It is looking so clean, and yes, once I cut it in half, I'm going to go ahead and make some slits. I am doing it on both sides so that the season can really soak in. To season the fish, I am using fish season, black pepper, salt, and a little all-purpose season. This is Maggi. And since tilapia is a freshwater fish, I am going to let it marinate overnight because this will give the fish a much deeper and richer flavor. Now for the fresh ingredients, I have ginger, garlic, green onions, onion, thyme, Scotch bonnet pepper, pumpkin, bell pepper, carrot, okra, and of course coconut milk. Coconut milk is the star of the dish, and I'm using this Grace coconut milk cream. You can use the powder. In a skillet, you're going to add vegetable oil, or you can use any oil of your choice. Once the oil is hot, you're going to carefully place the fish into the pan and fry for about 5 minutes per side or until golden brown. I am going to turn the fish on the other side and fry it for about 5 minutes. Next, I'm going to remove the fish from the pan and set it aside. And if you are cooking more than one fish, you can just go ahead and simply repeat the process until all the fish is fried. Since there is quite a bit of oil left in the pan, I am going to remove some of it because you don't want to use all of this oil. You can also switch to a clean pan if you prefer, but I like to keep a little because that's where a lot of the flavor is. Now I am adding my onions and curry powder. I am using the Betapac curry powder, which is my favorite. I am going to burn the curry for about 3 minutes, stirring constantly so it doesn't burn. And this helps to bring out the rich flavor of that curry powder and removes any raw taste. Next, I'm gonna pour the coconut milk and give everything a good stir. I am going to go ahead and add some more all-purpose Maggi to the sauce. And once you do that, you can always go ahead and taste it and adjust the sauce to your liking. Once it comes to a boil, I'm gonna add some pimento berries, pumpkin if you're using any, this is totally optional, carrots, pepper, stir, and then I'm gonna add a little water. You can add a little water if needed, but don't add too much because you want your sauce to stay nice and creamy. Now it is time to place the fried fish back into the curry sauce. Once I do that, I'm gonna use a spoon and spoon the sauce over the fish so that every piece is coated with that delicious curry flavor. I want to cover the fish properly with the curry sauce so that it can taste delicious and soak up all of that deliciousness. Then I'm gonna add some okra, fresh thyme, and a whole Scotch bonnet pepper for that authentic Jamaican kick. You can cover it and let everything simmer for about 15 minutes. And that is it. Your Jamaican coconut curry fish is ready to serve. Pair it with some fluffy white rice and enjoy every bite. And if you enjoy this recipe, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and let me know in the comments what you would like to see me cook next. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.